Hi guys, it's me. Long time no video. You guys have now understand me. When there's no video, just know I'm going through a lot and I'm feeling some type of way. But I'm back, like I never left. Hi. So, hi you guys. I hope you're good. Today you're going to be with me in nature as I take my walk. And just, yeah, you guys understand the drill right now because I feel like I'm having a lot of burnout and a lot of stress and I'm feeling overwhelmed. And so there's just a lot happening. And for me, when a lot is happening, I tend to just shut off. And for me, shutting off, it means I reduce the activities I normally do so that I don't feel overwhelmed. So today I wanted to do like a part 2 of lessons I'm learning and things I wish I knew. So for me, I feel like the list has continued from the previous video. This one, watch it, I posted, and I feel like things I wish I knew, lessons I've learned as a nutritionist. I'm going to start with collaboration. I put out a post on my LinkedIn where LinkedIn newsletter. It's called the Nutritionist Compass. If you have not subscribed, go and subscribe. I'll leave the link in the description box. I talked about the power of networking and the power of collaboration, and for me the collaboration has really helped me, and I'm going to break it down to you guys how collaboration has really helped me. One, it has helped me get out of my shell because I usually have a huge case of imposter syndrome, guys. Like, I don't know where that voice comes at the back of my mind just telling me, you can do this, you can't do this, you're not good enough, are you sure? So I end up wanting to perfect my work. Like if I write an article, I have to go through that article like 5 to 10 times. If I'm recording a video, no matter how short or long it is, I go through that video like 5 times for me to actually schedule it or post it to make sure there's no mistake. And I feel like mistakes are part of journey. So collaborating with other people and getting to be in other people's spaces, I've gotten to know it's okay sometimes to make mistakes. It's okay to just be your authentic self, and that is what I'm trying to do. And that has come about just me collaborating with different people I've met since I recorded that episode last year. Collaboration has really opened a lot of doors for me because I feel like when I look at my numbers on my social medias, or especially LinkedIn, I feel like when I collaborate with more people, I mention more people who are working and they mention me, I've noticed my analytics have really been improving, and that gives me joy because I'm like, what you're doing is reaching to people out there. So I feel like collaboration has really opened a door for me, and that is a big lesson I've learned. Collaborate. If you can collaborate, find someone to collaborate with, please do. Collaborating is networking. Collaboration has helped me in the networking space because I'm not good at talking to people. Sometimes you have the idea, you know how to package it, but sometimes it gets to a point you ask yourself, how am I going to introduce myself? And when you collaborate with people and you see them in their element, in their space, you'll be able to get to know how to introduce yourself. Like you stand there and you say, you know what, my name is Charity Wanyonyi, I'm a certified nutritionist in Kenya, I'm also a mental wellness advocate, I run and own Charity Safe Haven as a brand. I co-founded the Nutritionist Corner, where we provide an online platform where we share expert insight, and we call on experts to talk about different areas in the healthcare sector. Like all this would not have come if I did not collaborate with people who are already in the industry and who already have these skills, and just they encourage you to continuously learn and continuously improve yourself. I wasn't really consistent when it comes to my social media space, but meeting various people and they're telling what, the work you're putting out there is really benefiting some of us. So when someone gives you that feedback and you feel good, you end up going and you keep going, and sometimes that will fuel your motivation, and I feel like that has also fueled my motivation a lot. So I feel like collaboration has really come in handy when it comes to those things, and that is the number one lesson I've learned from the video I recorded up to now, and I want you guys to take that as a key lesson. Please collaborate. Teamwork sometimes build your dream work. Sometimes you might have an idea but you don't know how to execute it, but sorry, they're bags. You don't know how to execute the idea, but you meet someone and you know what they tell you, no, I have this similar idea, but this is the angle I'm coming from. Can we do this? Can we do this? And then within weeks you've come up with something amazing and you're doing great work together, and you're like, you know what, I thought I was an islander, but sometimes you can't do things on your own. You need a team to push and support you. And the more people have noticed we bring on the Nutritionist Corner, I feel like I'm very confident writing up a proposal, drafting up a message, reaching out to that person. I want them to come and share their insights to fellow nutritionists. So I feel like collaboration has really come in handy when it comes to that. And I feel like that is the number one lesson I'll leave you guys with. Another lesson I've learned, sometimes competition is good. And I feel like for me, I'm learning how to look at competition as something good in a healthy way. You know, have you ever met someone who wants to compete with you? It's a do or die situation. Like, oh, I'm getting a hit of that. They want to do what you're doing, so they end up copying what you're doing. For me, when I find someone copying what I'm doing, oh, I feel like the light is just I feel like I feel good, because I'm like, you know what, maybe I'm setting a trend here. So for me, I don't usually feel bad when I see like someone trying to compete with me, or I feel like when they compete with me, they push me to be better, and I feel like that is a healthy way to compete. And I've noticed, for me, I don't have that selfish spirit in me. So when I feel like someone is struggling and I can help, sometimes I offer unsolicited advice. So for me, that is something I've really been juggling on. I'm like, you know what, if I allow people in this space I'm doing, it's going to cause a lot of problems, because we can be too many doing the same content. But for me, this world is so big. You can do the same content, but yours get traction and the other person does not. So for me, the key is consistency. So for me, I've learned to welcome competition. So I usually feel good when I see people doing, and I'm like, you know what, I can do even more, and we end up pushing each other, and we become better nutritionists. We do better, because I feel like, I'm not ashamed to say, but sometimes I feel like nutritionists, we tend to view our fellow nutritionists as competitors, and I don't know why. For me, I usually feel like there's a big world and everyone will fit in. You'll find your niche, you'll find your space, and welcome that competition. You never know, maybe it's the one key tool that will be able to push you out of your comfort zone and make you do things. And then another thing I want to talk about is lessons learned, things I wish I knew, is don't limit yourself, guys. And I feel like I mentioned this in the previous episode. Don't limit yourself. Yeah, if you can be better, you can do better. Please purpose to do more. Don't just sit there with your license as a clinical nutritionist and you have skills in public speaking, you have skills in communication, you have writing skills, you can start a blog, you have all these skills that are at your disposal, but because you went to school, you studied clinical nutritionist, there is where you sit and stay. So other people are coming behind you and they're overtaking you, and then you end up sitting and asking yourself, you know, what am I doing wrong? Why am I not where Nani is there? I'm not saying you compare in a bad way, because for me, comparison is usually a killer of joy. I avoid comparison as much as possible. I don't compare myself with other people. I always tell myself your journey is different, and you'll get there when you get there. Yeah, so I usually tell myself, when dived into the digital content space, I usually have videos every Saturday at 10 a.m. on my LinkedIn, where I share helpful tips and mini ideas if you want to start your content creation journey. I didn't think I'll be very comfortable and very versatile in digital content creation, but I expounded my mindset. I've learned, I've grown, and right now I can comfortably create content, and I'm comfortably like doing these free online courses on LinkedIn, on Allison, on Greater Learning, Converse. There's so many platforms where you can get free online certification. Go and improve on your public speaking, on your communication, on your digital content creation. If you want to start a page, please do. If you want to start a blog, you want to start a YouTube channel, don't restrict yourself, and have that mindset. I usually call it a comfort mindset. I want you guys to have a growth mindset, because for me, I feel like when I embrace the growth mindset, I feel like the world is endless. You'll find yourself doing something you never thought you would, and you find yourself actually enjoying it. So for me, I feel like that's what I'll leave you with. I think I'll continue with this talk. Let me go take a walk. There's a cool breeze that is calling me, and a trail waiting for me to complete my 10,000 steps. I purchased this Oraimo watch to help me really get a full extent of how I do my physical activity. So we'll see each other in the next one. Yeah, bye.